Hello guys, welcome back to Deciding How to Decide. Let me ask you a question. When was your last shopping spree? You never do it? Come on. Mine was a year ago. I bought too many Hawaiian shirts. Of course, the next day I felt shopping remorse. Not everything looked as good as the day before. Some studies show that at least 50% of people feel buyer's remorse, although we usually find ways to convince ourselves that we made a good decision buying that funky shirt with orchids. We hate to admit we screwed up, don't we? Today, in Deciding How to Decide, we will talk about Post-Purchase Rationalization Bias, which can also be called choice supportive bias in the context of many kinds of decisions. What exactly is it? The post-purchase rationalization bias is the tendency to retroactively ascribe positive attributes to the option that one has selected and to ascribe negative attributes to the foregone options. Let's say we remember our choices as better than they actually were. After a decision is made, if the person chooses option A instead of option B or C, she is likely to amplify the advantages of option A while minimizing its disadvantages. Conversely, the person will minimize the advantages of option B and C while amplifying their disadvantages. Here we will talk interchangeably between general decisions and purchase decisions. I'm sure you have gone through this process. After your decision is made, let's say the day after, you start to wonder if you really made a good one. It doesn't look as clear-cut as the day before. You unnoticeably ponder the cons of your decision and you feel uncomfortable. However, you refuse to admit that your decision was made in poor judgment and you rapidly focus on the sunny side of your decision to feel better. Sounds familiar? You may be asking, why does this happen? Our memory distorts the facts, processes, and reasons for our decisions in predictable ways. We misremember them in a good way for us, one that supports our satisfaction with the decision. We may have false memories about facts. Items that are not part of the original decision are remembered as being present. You may say, I bought those tennis shoes because Roger Federer uses them, when you only knew after your purchase that Roger uses them. You may have false memories about the processes of your decision. Although many purchasing decisions are made emotionally, based on factors such as brand loyalty and advertising, we tend to think that we took them in a rational way, so we come up with arguments to support our decision. We also have selective forgetting. The positive attributes of the chosen option and the negative attributes of the foregone options are retained in memory. Number 2, when we ponder the negative factors of our decisions, we might get cognitive dissonance. This is the mental discomfort that results from holding two conflicting beliefs, values, or attitudes. We can get confused and question why we took a certain decision. To end this discomfort, we are motivated to find, wherever they are, arguments to support the decision we took. We say, I chose this option, therefore it must have been the better option. Number 3, you will agree with me that our self-image is important and that we always try to feel good about ourselves. The conception of who we are can be shaped by the memories of the decisions that we took. The college that we chose over the one renounced. The job chosen over the one rejected. Memories of chosen as well as foregone options can affect the sense of well-being. You may be asking why this is important. Since we depict ourselves in an overly favorable light, like somebody that doesn't make mistakes, a couple of obvious things can happen. Number 1, although some mild positive illusions can help our well-being, losing our grasp on reality is clearly not good. Number 2, since we are not capable of recognizing our mistakes, we won't learn from them. Number 3, we might mistakenly think that we are bulletproof decision makers, which can lead us to underestimate complex and important decisions. And what can we do about it? As with other cognitive biases, it is hard to fight against them, but you're in a better position to protect yourself against it if you are aware of it. We have a built-in mechanism to make us feel better about poor decisions we make. What we can recommend is a more solid approach pre-decision. Why not writing down clearly the pros and cons of the different options? This will allow an easier audit once the post-purchase rationalization appears. Now, a disclaimer. Remember, this video is not the last word on the post-purchase rationalization bias. Its goal was to ignite your interest in the topic so you do your own research. I am sure you have many comments for and against the post-purchase rationalization bias. Send us your feedback so we can keep talking. We're about to go, but first I want to invite you to take the decision-making course, Deciding How to Decide, based on behavioral economics and in which I am the professor. In this course, we study the limits, inconsistencies, and cognitive biases that affect our complex and important decisions. I know you're going to take many of these decisions, so you are more than invited to join us. Time to go. See you next time. Thank you.